Hi everyone, my name is Teng Hao. I'm from Group 6 and now I'd like to introduce my group mates, which are Yongxing, Ziwen and also Yongtian. We have been given a topic which is to discuss whether the cloud classroom will replace the traditional face-to-face classroom. In my point of view, I do agree with the topic that cloud classroom will replace the traditional face-to-face classroom. This is because the cloud classrooms are getting much more famous and fully replace the traditional face-to-face classroom during the pandemic outbreak. Cloud classroom could greatly reduce unnecessary contact like during the physical class and also the risk of being infected by diseases like COVID-19. What do you think about it, Yongxing?
That's so true. Nowadays, people are less likely to wear their face masks as the government has relaxed the rules of wearing face masks in the public or even in enclosed spaces. COVID cases have increased significantly again, which then causes the study environment to be insecure to students and also to teachers. In this way, cloud classrooms are said to be more safe than physical classrooms as cloud classrooms are contactless. Unlike in physical classrooms where there is still a chance to get infected, even if we wear our face mask because we are exposed to the same environment. Do you agree with me, Zuan?
I do see your point that cloud classrooms is better than traditional face-to-face classrooms in controlling the spread of diseases. But I think that the cloud classroom will limit social interaction among students as well as with the teachers badly. Most of the students may not pay attention to the teacher because the teacher could not monitor the students as some of the students may refuse to switch on their camera whether due to technical problem or personal issues. In addition, students may give bad response to teachers during the lecture and refuse to request help from teachers due to being self-ego or shy. This will result in teachers finding it difficult to cope with the students' learning problem. So, the traditional face-to-face class can provide a better environment for the teacher to know about the students' thoughts and know their attitude during study. So, what is your opinion, your Ken?
Yeah, I agree with Zivan that limiting social interaction during online class, which is part of classrooms, is a big issue. Besides that, classroom can be challenging to stay motivated when students are learning alone. The student will be distracted by external factors like games, social media, and other leisure activities. Due to these issues, students may not have motivation to study and tend to give up their studies. Moreover, teachers may miss out on some messages from students due to over spamming of messages. Due to those issues they are mentioned, students find it hard to study only in classroom.
Sorry, I beg to differ. Students should be self disciplined and make themselves a timetable for study. This is their perfect timing to learn to be independent and also self disciplined, despite requiring the teacher's monitor.
I do stand with Yongtian. If all the students are being self-disciplined, how comes there are still students with bad academics nowadays? It must be something that distracts them during online study. We shall never look down on those distractions.
You got your point, but not all the students will get distracted by games and so on. Only a few students with weak self control will easily be distracted. If they are away from the distractions, thus they could focus on their studies.
I do see your
Alright,
point. You may
on
proceed.
the other hand, cloud classrooms enable students to gain new hard skills, such as using Canva to create an infographic poster. In this generation, where cloud classrooms are frequently used, hard skills like using Excel and Microsoft Office applications are greatly developed among students, which make them easier to deal with the assignments. Furthermore, candidates with great hard skills are more likely to be employed by the big companies. What's your view, Ting Hao?
You have a great point, and I do agree with it because having great hard skills are so important to get employed. Next, I would like to support the statement that cloud classroom will replace the traditional face-to-face classroom with the point that teachers can easily monitor and notify students' homework and also assignments by using cloud classrooms. The teachers can spread the message easily via the cloud classroom to notify the students about tomorrow's lectures and also about the details of assignments. For instance, teachers are able to set due dates for the assignments to students, and cloud classroom will automatically remind the students when the due date is just around the corner. Do you have any idea, Yongkin?
I partially agree with you that cloud classrooms enable teachers to spread their messages effectively to students. But there's a disadvantage of cloud classroom, which is that the cloud use VPN to protect all content stored there, and teachers and students connect to the cloud. They fall under the same protective shield, while VPN is thought to be secure, but it can be compromised and data stolen. The data may include test answer or even sensitive personal information. And of course, if there is no internet connection, the cloud and all its data cannot be accessed. That is why I could not agree that cloud classroom will be able to replace traditional classroom when the data is not fully protected. So, what is your point of view, Zivan?
That is actually how I think. I strongly agree with Yongtian about the security problems. Moreover, excess use of the cloud classroom with mobile phones or computers will increase screen time and will cause health problems such as short-sightedness and spondylosis. Overexposure to harmful radiation will cause diseases to our health. Sedentary lifestyle also leads to health problems too. For example, the lecturer has to mark the assignments uploaded by students while using a laptop and sit for a long time, which will surely cause health problems.
I agree that spending too much time on screen will affect our health. But since we are running out of time, I would like to make a conclusion that we couldn't reach the consensus on the statement that cloud classrooms will replace the traditional face-to-face classrooms. On the other hand, we do agree there are pros and cons for cloud classrooms and traditional face-to-face classrooms. Thus, we should wisely utilize their advantages to benefit us. That's all from us. Thank you.